Lindsay Halligan is the subject of a bar complaint in Florida about her Florida bar license brought by a group called Campaign for Accountability that they filed back on February the 2nd, 2026. And I think they're onto something. I'm going to read to you from the complaint. But Lindsay Halligan, who was 4 months a inexperienced novice prosecutor with no prosecutorial experience until she was forced to resign and leave the Department of Justice in disgrace after 3 separate federal judges said that she had committed, she was either illegally appointed, made misrepresentations and misstatements in court, and was unethical. Once all that happened, Judge Curry, Judge Novak, Judge Fitzpatrick, all in the Eastern District of Virginia. The issue is, will and which bar, Virginia, Florida, or both, are going to investigate her for having committed these ethical breaches. And Campaign for Accountability had originally filed in Virginia after Judge Curry ruled that she was illegally appointed, Lindsay Halligan, after Judge Fitzpatrick observed that she had violated the 5th and 6th Amendment privileges of at least James Comey in trying to obtain that indictment, and said she's effectively committing prosecutorial malpractice in an unethical way and should be removed. Now, at the time, Virginia, I'm going to focus on Florida, but Virginia said, we can't do anything about it until the court makes a referral, which is untrue. Being a member of the bar, like I am, and being a lawyer, where you take the oath to uphold the state constitution, the U.S. Constitution, to comply with the rules of professional responsibility or conduct. It's self-regulating, yeah? Most states have an integrated bar. Some states do, like the Florida bar. Some states, your law license is regulated by the court system. Either way, you're regulated. You can lose your bar license. It's a privilege to have that license. You have to go to law school, generally, take a series of tests, and then get admitted and keep your license current. And you are regulated in all these different areas. Now, Virginia, and you do not have to have a judge make a referral about a bar complaint. Like, I think this lawyer should be investigated. That's one way, but anybody off the street can make a bar complaint, and they look into it. And the bar on its own initiative can do it. Now let's talk about, since Virginia has decided to sideline itself, let's talk about the Florida bar, that I know well. Florida, when Pam Bondi had a similar bar complaint against her, came out with, we're not going to do anything about Pam Bondi, the Attorney General for the United States, because she's currently in the federal government. She's currently in the Department of Justice. Okay. Well, Lindsay Halligan is no longer in government. She's no longer in the Department of Justice, right? She no longer works there. So there should be no longer a barrier for the Florida bar